Hello again and welcome to Educated STEM. I am Kate, the founder of Educated STEM, and today I'm going to give you a bonus video on negotiation. So I've had a lot of conversations with people who have decided that in order to get a pay raise, they need to leverage another job opportunity. Essentially, you're playing chicken or you're bluffing about whether you will be able to leave to go onto a different job somewhere else and potentially earn more money, have better working conditions, whatever it is. And so this is a little cautionary warning for you, because this is a potential way of getting more money. But it is also really important that if you get the answer that you don't want, that they're not willing to offer you more money, they're not willing to improve your working conditions, or horror of horrors, yes, we want to do that, we'll do it at your next annual review. And that's just based on trust. Will they actually do it? You need to be willing to walk. So you're not bluffing. This is a legitimate job offer. It is better. You're getting more money, whatever it is. If they are not willing to meet your new requirements, you are going to walk. If you don't, then you're putting yourself in a really awkward position, because what will then force your manager, your supervisor, the company to give you a better job increase or wage increase in the future? You've essentially shot yourself in the foot. You have stayed, and therefore they have absolutely no motivation to increase your wage or give you a better job title or improve your working conditions. You had another job. You basically played chicken or you bluffed and asked them to either meet the offer, improve on the offer, whatever it is that you wanted, and then you didn't go. So again, this could be a really wonderful way of improving your situation, but you have to be willing to go. If you don't go, all of your leverage is gone, and you're essentially sending the signal that they can treat you however they want because you didn't leave. So please, only do this if you're willing to go. And it may be necessary for you to leave a company, get an experience at a different location, maybe at a higher salary, in order to come back in the future at a higher position, at a higher wage. I've seen lots of people do it. It can be done very, very successfully. But again, if you're thinking about leveraging another job offer, you have to be willing to go. Otherwise, essentially your manager, your supervisor has carte blanche on not giving you what you want in the future because you've shown that you will do nothing. They have you. So again, if you're going to negotiate, you have to be willing to go all the way. No half measures. So hopefully it won't have to come to this. But what happens if you do say, I want to have these things, and they agree? What then? Great. Or is it? You've been showing them how much you're worth. You've been showing them your value at each of your annual performance reviews. And for whatever reason, they haven't increased your salary commensurate to what you think it ought to be. So again, are you going to stay with a company that hasn't valued you appropriately up until this point? Or are you going to take the risk of moving on? And that is completely up to you. Sometimes it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't. But again, what happens at your next annual performance review? They may say, well, you got a really nice pay increase or a new title or whatever it was, 6 months ago. Why would you get a nice pay increase now, or we can't afford it? So you have to wonder, if you stay, is it actually going to hinder you in the future? Because you might want to say, well, I need a larger pay increase now if it's going to affect my annual review or my pay at the next year. So think about it. Sometimes, you do have to leave. you have to leave. You have to show them what they're missing or not missing. They may decide that actually they can do it without you. And that's the risk that you run. So you have to make those decisions yourself. No one else can make those decisions for you. But leveraging a job offer, it's a legitimate way of negotiating improvements in salary or job titles or anything. But again, don't bluff. You have to be willing to follow through. So hopefully that helps, and like the video if it was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thanks. Bye-bye.